winning, everything is better. Honestly, it was basketball or nothing. You know, I didn't really have the grades in school, you know, to get to the college that I wanted to go to. And so I just had to do so much extra work in school, off the court, and also on the court to prove that, you know, I belonged, and, you know, it pretty much worked out in the end. Honestly, it was basketball or nothing. You know, I mean, I put everything into it, and if it didn't work out, then you'll never know. After that Oak Hill game is when, you know, Arizona came, and pretty much everybody came after that. It was almost like they needed to see it, you know, again. That wasn't my first time playing against, you know, Durant and Tywan Lawson and all those guys before. I had just played against them all in the summertime, so it wasn't even that game defined everything, but I think that just kind of put it over the top. I felt like Boston College was a school that stayed around, you know, even through, you know, the tougher times. You know, they was always there from like my junior year, sophomore year, so, you know, I felt the loyalty with them. I felt the loyalty with Coach Skinner. And I knew I was going to get a fair opportunity, you know, to come in and play right away. And if I did, you know, if I did what I was supposed to do, I have a successful career. You know, in college, it's your first time really being on your own. You know, you're 10,000 miles away from home. And I thought that was a pivotal time, you know, in my life. And it was also a tough time having a son in college also. It just forced you to grow up fast, and it was good. Honestly, I had the option, you know, to leave after my junior year. I wasn't guaranteed as a first round pick, so I didn't want to leave without a guarantee. I didn't want to leave and, you know, go late second round and then have to go D-League and all this other stuff. But my biggest thing was winning. I had a big junior year, but we weren't that successful. We had a losing season. It was the only one that I had in college, the only time that we didn't go to the tournament. And we had a lot of young guys that year, and I wanted to come back and, you know, go to the tournament and have some success with the young dudes, so they knew, you know, what it took. They understood what it took and what it meant, you know, to be a BC and be a successful player. And, you know, I came back from my senior year, and I thought it was a good idea. I actually thought I was gonna go to Utah with like the 37th pick, I think, that year in the second round. And they had, I think Minnesota took 3 or 4 point guards in the first 7 picks. And at that point I knew, I said, oh, it's over. I won't get drafted, but I thought I would have another opportunity, but, you know, that's how it works out sometimes. JaVale McGee, Nick Young, Andre Blatch, we had Dominic McGuire. We had all the crazy guys on one team, but we didn't lose a game in that summer league. We beat everybody by 20 easily, and it was, you know, it was a lot of fun, you know, to see those guys, the talent that they have at that young age, and, you know, some of them went on to have great careers and some didn't. You know, you kind of already had respect from them. They, you know, they knew who I was, I knew who they were. So it wasn't like a competition type of thing. They were already signed, they were already guaranteed and then the contracts, and they knew what I was trying to do, so they helped me a little bit more. I don't think I did enough in summer league to earn a contract, you know, from them, but I mean, you never really know. The summer league doesn't hold a lot of weight. It's just about one team like you, and really that's all that matters. If one team likes you, it don't matter about the other 29 teams. And, you know, that just wasn't the case. Maybe if I didn't have a son or if my family didn't have financial situations, then I would have, you know, I would have went 100% a different route and pursued it a little bit differently. But that being the case, I had to do, you know, what I had to do. You know, being the one person that could help everybody, you know, I felt that I had to do that, you know, for my life. I had to put my own personal goals to the side and just try to work up there and get there a different way. The best ones are for sure winning championships. Going to win a championship in Maccabi, won the Triple Crown, we won all 3. Actually won 4, we won the preseason cup also. And then going to Moscow the next year and winning another championship and having the opportunity to win one more in the Russian league and the VTB league was, just a great opportunity. It's a great time, in your life when you're just winning. When you're winning, everything is better. Every season, every big year that people have, they go through something, in the year. And, for us, it was a few tough losses here. It was a culture change. But in the end, we advanced in the Champions League. We're in a good position in the German league to keep building. And really, that's all you can ask for. An opportunity, to win. And that's what we have in front of us. A little more detail, holding people a little more accountable. And he's really pushing us to be better, each day. And if somebody comes in, I don't want to use a bad word, but if somebody comes in bullshitting, then he's gonna, get on us and make sure that we, step up to the plate and make sure that we do what we're supposed to be doing and not be so laid back and nonchalant about it. I don't think we ever underestimated anybody coming into these games. The first game here was something that I've never been involved in, but the Lithuania game, they just came out and they outplayed us. That was at a point where we had a lot going on at that time, but I think we finished, as a top 4 seed. That was a goal to advance, and we have 2 other favorites in our division also. So it was like you have three of the favorites out of, I don't know, 5 teams in one group. So, we finished in the top 4, we advanced, and that's what we wanted to do, give ourselves the opportunity. I'm gonna watch. That's just always been my preparation for a game. It could be a 3rd league team, or it could be the Olympiacos. I'm gonna see at least a quarter from their last 3 games, and see what we can do from there. Most of the time, I'm looking at how they start the first half, how they start the second half. Once the game goes on, I mean, you can find different things that's going on, but I'm really looking at the start and seeing how certain players like to start their games or start the half.